Hey folks, Jim Taylor here. I'm back over here at this same permission from my last video, and gonna try to get it done today. I'm gonna get off in the front yard. Didn't find much else in the backyard. I did find a couple little things I'll show y'all in the wrap up, and I'm gonna get started on the front yard, and it shouldn't take long. It's not very big. He's got a pretty good sized flower bed area, and I'm not gonna get into that area, so we're just gonna do the lawn part and see what we can come up with, and I'll see y'all on the first target. Let's see what we're dealing with this time. Whatever it is. Old piece of can or something. I think it's got a little writing on it there. Well, let's see. This could be the same as that that other one I found at the Durkee Company from New York or something. Could be another one of those. Skyman's. Oh, it's got somebody's face on it. That's pretty neat. I'll have to look this up, try to figure out something on it. See if I can get that cleaned off a little more, and look it up, find something out on it. Let y'all know in the wrap up. Alright, let's keep after it. And I got like a solid 85 on this one. I mean, it's not fluctuating or anything. Could be a piece of brass, though I've had brass do me that way. But it seems like a crisp, quick signal, like it might be a smaller item. Let's see what we've got. Oh, I think I see it right there. Yeah, about 2 or 3 inches deep. I'm gonna say by the looks of it, she's a modern quarter. Oops, I dropped it. This might be my last one today, though. I may have to just come back one more time. See what we got here. Well, let's see. Deeper still. See if we can punch it up a little bit. I'm not getting anything, so I don't know. Try to punch it a little more. Oh, I may just be off of it altogether. Huh. I believe it's in that sidewall. Have to be really careful with that. There it is. Oh my gosh, I think it's a silver. This is gonna be an awesome dig here. I believe it's a silver dime. I hope y'all saw that pop out. That was pretty cool. It must have been on the edge, that's why I was off with it. Yeah, it's gonna be a silver. I think it's gonna be another rose, another mercury dime. That'd be like the third mercury dime off of this property. Yep, it's a merc. Wow. That is awesome. Awesome. Wow, I'm so glad I kept at it. I was about ready to give her up. I said this was gonna be my my last dig, but I may try to finish up. I believe that's a 43. Let's see. It's in pretty good shape. Bat's got a lot of good detail. S Mint, San Francisco, Bobby Darn. That's the first one that was minted. No, it wasn't minted in Philadelphia. I got another signal similar, a little bit better. Maybe I get 2 mercs in a row. That would be awesome to dig 2 mercs in a row. And not even all that far apart. Too far apart to say it's a coin spill, but still, that would just be nice to find 2 mercs in a row. Like within 5 minutes of each other. This one ain't gonna be as deep, thank goodness, and I think I actually am on the right spot. I got it in my hand. Might be a penny. There it is. Look at that. Look at that. No freaking way. It's another merc. This one here has a bad place in it. Like it might have got tipped by a blade or something, a lawnmower blade or something a long time ago. Another merc. Ooh, I think this is a little older. Got a little dark spot in her. See that little cut right there? I'll show some pictures. Little cut right across it. Looks like a blade or something hit it. It wasn't mine because it's an old, you can tell it's an old cut. No, I didn't damage this one, thank God. Like I did that silver dollar way back. $1935. All right, add her in here. Look at that, 2 mercs back to back within 5 minutes of each other. Now that's what I call a good hunt. Back to back silver. All right, keep after it. Maybe we'll find another one. Well, I'm done in the front. Back down here by the truck, walking along the sidewalk, got one signal. It's probably the last one for this hunt. I think it's gonna be a modern penny or dime. It's right about on the surface here. There she is. Modern dime. All right. See y'all in a minute on the wrap up. Well, we got that permission finished up and made it back to the house. Take a quick look at this little bit of stuff. See what we got. These had given me odd signals, so I didn't record when I was digging, but I wish I had. This is pretty cool. Little speedster toy with the rider. The rider just slides out, but luckily he was stuck in there when I dug it and not missing. I think I can actually restore this somewhat. Get some new, I'll have to work at it and see if I can redo the wheels on it and get some wheels on it and get it painted up. Pretty neat little piece from the 1930s, from the 30s to the 50s from what I could tell. This little Ferrari was a pretty cool little find. Was reading a little higher than a nickel. I thought it was probably a pull tab or something at first, but anyway, it was Hot Wheels, original Hot Wheels, 1969 Mattel, made in the USA. Don't see that much anymore. Here we got a little tag I dug for Rosebush tag. It's got American Spirit stamped in it. Pretty neat little piece. I'm not sure if I had time to include this dig in the video, but there's this little piece here, and I cleaned it off, and I almost thought I could make out something, but that was stamped here, but this just wasn't really much left. It's pretty worn off. Some sort of maybe tacked on label or something. This is pretty neat. It looks like the front wheel and headlight to an old motorcycle toy. I looked around close to where I found it. You can see where it was broken off right in here. I looked around to see if I could maybe find the rest of it, but I didn't have any luck. That also rang up similar to a bottle cap, a pull tab. I normally don't dig those, but every once in a while, if they sound a little off, I'll dig it just to see if it's something different. Of course, I got a couple of an old one, pull tab. This little piece here, I'm not quite sure about. It was pretty deep. I dug and dug and dug. I know I probably cut that out of the video because that took a while to get that dude up. I think it has a couple of mount holes here. It seems to me, it strikes me as kind of like an old mounting piece that would slide up on an exhaust, like a piece of an exhaust pipe or something from a small engine, maybe. Something like that. And of course I got the modern change. Got 3/4 here I found. Nickel dime. 5 pennies and 2 of those probably won't be any good. Got 2 weak pennies, a 44, and I forgot the other one. I think it was a 31. Yeah, 31. And my 2 Mercs that I got not 5 minutes apart. That was pretty awesome. I had already cleaned them a little and put them in these holders. but I'll also be throwing the pictures up. The 43 is in great shape, and it's an S Mint, San Francisco, and the 35, of course, it had that little place on it, but and it was a Denver. The other two were Philadelphia Mint, so that's 4 Mercadimes total off of that property. Not bad, plus some interesting little relics, toys. Oh, and this piece, this was a lid from a jar of Dr. Seaman's. I'm not sure what it was. It could have been an old bottle of salve. They still make it. They're still in business, I guess, today. You can look up Dr. Seaman's salve and stuff, but I looked for the history of the company, and it actually began, let's see, in 1892. So that's been around a while. I'm gonna say this is probably, judging by most of the stuff I found, somewhere in the 1940s is where that's from. So, but anyway, it was really interesting. So that's what we got on this run. Finishing up this permission. I believe I have a new permission coming up. I talked to a lady the other day who was working on early, or late 1800s, early 1900s home, turned it into a little bed and breakfast, and I think she may let me do that that yard, and hopefully there'll be some great finds in there, and good videos to come from it. But I am going to be taking a bit of a break, so I may not have another video up for a while. It's getting that time of year. I'm going to have to start doing some yard work. I've got a lot of leaves and stuff to start cleaning up on, and I've got to clean up in the front of the house some so that I can start my Christmas lights, decorating and whatnot next week. Things like that. So, but as soon as I can, I'll get back with y'all, and until then, have a good one.